Hey,
Hello. We are going live on the fly. This is Marty Ginsburg with Reading Simplified, and I am welcoming back today a special student who some of you have seen before. There he is. He was our star student in the 5-day Reading Simplified Challenge, Level Up Your Beginning or Struggling Reader, and he made huge progress with one activity called Switch It. And so today I would like to show you where he is, what he's accomplished with his mom and dad on his own over the winter break, and to show you as well what a more balanced lesson would look like, because in the past you've just seen him doing a Switch It activity, just one activity, but he can handle a lot more than that, especially since he's made some nice gains. So look for the 3-part lesson that we're going to try to do today, and I think you'll be impressed with his progress, but also learn some new tips. And I'm going to try to turn this around so whenever I am reading, or he's reading rather, he's not reading backwards. Let's see if I can make it work. Here we go. All right, when you wave for the audience. Is your reading getting better?
Yes.
I think so. Okay, I just got to listen to him do a few things, and he has made a lot of progress. Okay, I think that angle is good. So we are going to start with the activity Switch It. Now, in a typical lesson, I might start with rereading for fluency, but since I haven't seen him for almost a month, I'm going to not start with that. But that's a great activity to start with. But he's a pro at Switch It, so we will start with that.
Should you put brighter on? I can't see that well.
I think you'll figure it out, because you are a quick study. You know what that is? Someone who figures stuff out quickly. Okay, so the first word I'd like you to build, when you've got all the letters you need, is the word jump. I like how you're saying the sounds as you do it.
Jump.
Very close. You've got jump. We need jump.
I want to do 5.
Okay, 5 is a good goal. Tell me. Oh, you mean 5 letter sounds? Okay, we can do that.
Jump.
Let's check each one.
Oh,
but this one by itself? And the word is?
Jump.
Easy peasy. Okay, let's switch it to bump. I have a bump on my wrist. You have jump, switch it to bump. Okay, check the sounds. Very good. Can you use that in a sentence?
Bump.
Like what?
Sentence.
Yeah, bump in a sentence. Just say something with
ball.
You want to bump the ball? Okay. You might do that in volleyball. Okay, I'm going to try to send this into our group. Those of you who are in the Level Up Your Struggling Readers or Beginning Readers 5-day challenge, you can see that here. Okay, so I'm going to share it. And you've done bump. Let's switch it to, ooh, this one's tricky because I'm going to do something a little different than I usually do. Bum. Bum. A bum is kind of a negative word about somebody. You wouldn't really want to use it very often. Oh, you did it. I think you did it. Okay, let's switch it to, oops, you don't have what you need. How can you do it without the right sound? You need this. I'm just going to get it out. Sorry. Don't look.
I saw it.
Oh, man. You need to make it into gum.
I already took it off.
Oh, you're clever. Okay, what are the sounds? It's gum. I like to chew gum.
I love gum.
Gum. Okay.
I have some gum after.
Okay, gut. Do you know what your gut is?
Yeah.
Where's your gut?
Gut. Gut. Gut.
Gut. Do you know where your gut is? It's right here. Can you just pat yours? Pat your gut. Yeah, don't hit your gut. Just pat your gut. Okay, great. Okay, now we're gonna add one. Listen carefully. Gust. A gust of wind is like a sudden
Gust.
wind that blows on you. You've got Gus.
A gust.
Oh, you know what? I'm tricking you.
Gus.
You've just got Gus. Do you have Gus now?
Gust.
Let's check it.
Gust.
Okay, that's all we're going to do because you said you want to do a 5-letter word. Or a 5-sound word. Let me think if I can figure out a good one. Okay, how about grasp? I'm going to grasp your shoulder. Grasp.
There's no E, so.
Well, let's listen for what you need first. Grasp. I'm not gonna.
Grasp.
Yeah, good.
Grasp.
Yes. Do you know that word? That's what it made it hard because you didn't know the word.
Grasp.
Grasp my arm.
Grasp.
I'm grasping it. It's like grabbing. It's very similar to grabbing. Very good. Okay, so did you fill in every blank? Yeah. So my friend just demonstrated. What did you demonstrate? You demonstrated, listen up, that you knew the short vowels, U and A, and he demonstrated that he can manipulate 4-sound words and even build a 5-sound word. And he was much quicker with the consonants than he was in November, so that's very exciting because when he started in November, he knew 6 or 7 letter sounds all together. Okay, now, actually, we're just gonna do something fun. Watch this. Woo! Just dump it all and turn the board over, okay? What's your color? You're gonna pick a good one?
Is that new?
2, 3.
Is that new?
It's newer. It's a good one. Okay, so that was switch it. Now we're going to try read it. And read it is going to teach him the skill of blend as you read. We're going to check a couple different short vowels to see how he is doing with those short vowels, but also challenge him to blend more complex consonant combinations. He's already working on it. He's starting to become a good writer. Okay, I'm going to give you a challenge. Are you ready? You're already going to write your own? Tell me what that word is.
Flat.
Nicely done. Let's show our fans. Woo, impressive. Flat, he said. He said the sounds as he did it, which is perfect for write it. But right now, I would like to show off how you can do read it so well. Okay, so you want to erase the sounds as you say the sound? Can you erase the sounds as you say the sound?
Flat.
Okay, I'm going to give you a hard one. Are you ready? Oh, you know what? I'm going to show our fans first. Okay, here you go.
Stuck.
Don't get your leg stuck back there. Okay, that was nicely done. Did you know that was cut?
Stuck.
I didn't know that you knew that already. That's great. You're making a lot of progress. Okay, he erases it because he can write it now that he has all those sounds in his mind. He doesn't need to look at it. Okay, show me stuck. Write it as you say it. Stuck. Say the sound. What was that? Wow, that is great. Can I show off what you've done? That is really good. Stuck. You got the k at the end. I haven't worked with that with him at all. So he has done some reading with his mom and dad, and he is working at school, and he is making a lot of progress. Okay, stuck. Do you want to erase the sounds as you do it? That for the second time? So that's an example of read it.
Stuck.
There's a lot of letter sound reinforcement, and also the blend as you read approach is happening. I'm also kind of concerned about this vowel sound, because it was a little wonky when I first saw him today.
Break.
So, you're almost ready for your break? Okay. Can you read this one and then we'll take a break?
Okay. Rat.
Close. This is
Red.
ah.
Rat.
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 Okay, you're skipping over to this. What's this sound? This sound, do you know it? If you don't know it, I'll tell you.
Raft.
Yep. Raft.
Raft. Raft.
Do you know what that is?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Raft.
Very good. So we blended a 4-sound word. He's saying the sounds as he writes them. Wow. I would like to go down the river on my...
Raft.
Say the sounds.
Raft.
Okay, great job. Now you asked for a break, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a break right here. So, or you can sit, scoot over, and you can dry right on the dry erase. This is a short break. Remember I said, is that okay? A short break, and then we'll have you read one thing, and you'll be done. Oh, okay, that's fine. Well, he can go anywhere, but it's gonna be a short break. And then while I talk to all of your fans. So he started out with word work, switch it and read it. I use those with kids of all ages, actually. He's a kindergartner, but I even use this with middle school students if they have any issues at all with their reading that's related to reading the words. And a lot of the students I encounter do. And so the next thing I would move to would be a guided reading time with a text that is going to have a lot of CVC words. And here is one that we will tackle together. Now this is going to be pretty challenging because just in November he couldn't read 3-sound words, and he didn't have many or any sight words. So I will do what I call buddy reading. So I'll do a lot of the work and let him do what he can. And then if we had time, I would read it back to him with him following along, and then he would read maybe one line or the whole page depending on his energy and enthusiasm, and that would be rereading for fluency, and that would help him build confidence, motivation, but also gain knowledge of these high frequency sight words like and. And is in this word several times, with is in it a couple times, is in it once, and I. So just rereading that will help him not only with those high frequency words, but also words like sat and hid and Pam and so on and so forth. Okay. Oh, he's found a cool game. That one is for the next level, but we'll save that. He's a big fan of games, so maybe the next time we have him on, we'll show you one of our cool games. Okay, so this is the last thing we're going to do for our fans on Facebook. Are you ready? I have a story for you. And this is about a game of hide and seek. Do you like hide and seek?
Yeah.
Now, guess what? I will let you seek this after we read this. But we're going to do it together. Okay? Let me get my card. You see the pictures? What are they doing?
Playing hide and seek.
I think you're right. And that's what the title is. Hide and seek.
He's counting. He's hiding.
Yeah? I'm going to read the first word. You read the next word, okay? This is the guy's name. Sid. Sid?
You read that one.
I read this one. Now you tackle this one. What's the first sound?
Sat.
Sid sat. And Sid sat, and what did he do?
Hid.
Sid sat and...
Hid.
Okay, so he's going to maybe...
No,
not
he's
him.
counting.
Yeah.
She's right.
Okay, so you know what? I think we have
Sid.
more people... Oh, that may be Sid, right? Because we have more people than just in the picture. Okay. Sid sat and hid. Next word is Pam.
Pam came. Hid. Hid.
Pam hid.
And
Nice. Pam hid and...
you have to read that part.
You want me to take my turn?
Mm.
That's fine. Pam hid and sat. So Sid sat and hid, and Pam hid and sat. So,
Sat and hid.
oh, did I get it right? Hid and sat, I think is what it said.
You can see it through.
Yeah. Okay. Should I read the first one or you read the first one?
You read.
Okay. Oh, we got another guy here. Dan. Uh-huh.
And
Dan and
I.
Good.
Dan and I. Id.
uh-huh. So we've got a lot of people hiding. This person's got a lot of work, don't they? Sid sat and hid. Watch with my pencil. Pam hid and sat. Dan and I hid. Ooh, there's a lot of hiding.
I
Am.
It.
That is one sound right here.
With.
I am with Dan. Oh, someone's hiding together. I am with Dan. Pam.
Pam. Is.
It could be.
Is.
Good. I like how you fixed that. Pam is
Look at that one.
with. Pam is with.
Id. Sid.
Very good. And what I'm doing for him.
Buzz.
What I'm doing for him is covering the last sound, so he focuses in on the first two sounds and puts them together and doing what we call blend as you read. You're on your last sentence and you're about to seek the ball, okay? Ready? Who's going to do this one?
And.
Dad.
Dad.
Dad. This is a big one. Likes
Likes.
to, and these are little because they're for me. Likes to seek. Oh, so do you think this is?
The dad, he's trying to hide and find the guys.
All of them. There's a lot of things a lot of people to find.
Yeah,
Was that hard for you?
Nope.
You read it with my help. Way to go. I have a question for you. Pretend that your dad says, "Hey, what did you read with Miss Marnie?" What are you going to say? I read.
Hide and seek.
And what was it about?
People hating the dad and was finding.
Very nice. Okay, you totally nailed it. All right, you guys. Go get your stuff for your coloring break, your long coloring break, okay? Well done. Thank you. Everybody I know would be thanking him. I can't see because I've turned the screen around. But nice job. I'm going to turn myself, if I can figure that out. There's my... Yeah. So let's just see if there's any questions. And if not, I will sign off. Again, I didn't do the rereading for fluency because he hasn't worked with me, and so there wasn't a lot to reread per se today. But that was a balance. That would make it a more balanced lesson if we did. Word work, 2 activities, read it and switch it, and those all incorporate the sound symbol focus. Read it incorporates the blend as you read, and switch it incorporates the phonemic manipulation, and those 2 are the primary tools that prepare a young student to become a good decoder of any word. Oh, he found the ball. Forgot to give it to him. And then when he puts it all together in reading, then it is the real deal, and he has to make sense of things. He has to be able to also start to learn high frequency sight words. So if he takes this home and rereads it several times, these words will become more automatic for him, and pretty soon he'll be able to read text with 4 sound words, and maybe then I would move him into advanced phonics and doing like the long O sound and all its spellings, as in toe and most and boat and snow. So I don't see any questions, so I appreciate you guys who are here, and if you have questions later, just put them in the chat in the comments below. And if you aren't already getting notifications from Reading Simplified about when I go live, go ahead and go near the top of the Reading Simplified page, and there'll be an option for notifications, and then you'll get a little note anytime we go live, so you can see more of these. I'd like to do a lot of them in the new year, so you can see what it looks like with a number of different students. I have students who are in kindergarten, students who are middle school, And these same strategies, even though there's just a handful, they work with a lot of different kids. And finally, if you think these activities have benefited you, or they could benefit you or a colleague, put your colleague's name in the comments, and they may want to check this out and see for themselves if these activities are useful. Thanks for being here.